Now let's cross over to Nyeri County, where there are concerns over the security situation in the county. We'll shortly be crossing over there and speaking to our very own Martin Munene. But let's now look at the statistics first. At least 8 people have been killed under mysterious murders in the past 3 weeks alone. Now, Nyeri Town, a businessman was shot and an unknown amount of money stolen on the 23rd of June this year. The very next day, County Assembly Speaker's house in Nyeri was attacked. And on July 3rd, that is yesterday, armed men made their way into AIPCA church office and stole more than 1 million shillings from that church. So what exactly is ailing Nyeri in terms of security? Martin Munene is joining us now live from that county. Martin, what exactly is happening in Nyeri County, and have you been able to speak or hear from any of the security personnel in the area over these concerns?
All right. Very good morning to you, Jackie Maribe. From Nyeri County, I am coming to you live from the office of the County Commissioner, Bwana Frederick Ashisia, who chairs the Security Committee in this particular county, who is going to be giving us insights into exactly what is happening in this particular county. And even Nyeri Town, like you said, we've seen an increase in criminal activity, and we have actually even seen him come out and say that they've put measures to ensure that this crime wave actually stops. And so that we get the answers today, we speak to this gentleman in his office today to help us understand exactly what is going on in this county. A very good morning to you, sir. We have seen quite a number of criminal activities taking place. For example, we have seen in about 3 weeks about 8 murders that are mysterious. Even yesterday we saw a church office raided by armed men, and interestingly, most of these activities are actually being carried out by people on borders. What is your take on what is happening in terms of security within Nyeri County?
Well, thank you very much. On the allegations about reported murders, I think to the best of my knowledge and the reports that I have, we are not aware. We are not aware of those murders because they have not been reported in our normal briefing network. If they were there, then I would be in a position to explain and give you the correct picture of what's happening. What I want to say is that we have not as such witnessed an increase in crime in Nyeri, but we have reported incidences of armed robberies which have been handled very, very effectively by our security officers on the ground. Like the case of the AIPCA church that happened yesterday, I think I want to advise any organization that is handling large sums of money. There is always a procedure, and we have officers always on hand to be deployed to secure such areas where large sums of money or large transactions of money are being undertaken. Like the case of AIPCA, they had this money right away from last week. And the reasons why the money was not banked immediately after the collections remains a mystery to us. We believe that there must have been somebody within the church fraternity who was tracking the movement of this money. And therefore, the first theory we have is that it must have been an inside job. All right. Yeah.
And when it comes to most of these crimes are being committed by people on motorbikes, why is that the case, or what is going on?
You know, motorbikes provide avenues for movement very quickly, even in areas that the road network is not very good. And that's why persons who are committing crime prefer motorbikes as a runaway instruments for them. Last week, the Nyeri Central Sub-County Security and Intelligence Committee had a meeting with all the border officials, and they have agreed on a number of issues that will enhance the operations of borders, while at the same time putting in place measures to address security concerns, like cases of snatching ladies' handbags by persons on motorbikes. I think this is going to a matter that we are handling, and we may not be witnessing it again very soon, because we agreed with the border operators that they are doing genuine business, and we would want them to network very closely with the security agencies so that we can stem this problem of criminals using motorbikes to snatch handbags from women, or even necklaces, or even earrings. I think the youth are making genuine business through operating motorbikes, and we would like to support them as much as possible. I think we have also agreed that the operating hours will stop at midnight, beyond which, if a motorbike has to be involved in ferrying an emergency case to hospital or moving one person from one point to the other, they'll have to network with our security officers who will be carrying out patrols within the various areas of the town and the neighborhood.
All right.
Yeah.
In the past, sir, we had seen, or there were actually allegations that some policemen or security officers were involved in crime. Has this changed, or maybe what has been done to ensure that law enforcers actually stick to their job, which is protecting the citizenry of this country?
Actually, the concern that has been there from the members of the community is that there has not been that trust between themselves and the security agencies. And when we came in here, we consulted and agreed that where trust has degenerated, it is important for us to find ways and means of restoring that confidence and trust between the security agencies and the communities. And therefore, we agreed that officers who had overstayed in their stations be transferred elsewhere, so that we get fresh officers who can now come and build that trust. And that has happened, and I think we are going to see enhanced cooperation and closer relationship between the security agencies and the communities.
All right, sir. And my final question would be, what would be your message to the Nyeri resident in terms of their security, and also to elements that have infiltrated the society and have been causing pain to the members of this society, that is Nyeri County?
Personally, as a chairman of the County Security and Intelligence Committee, I want to appeal to residents of Nyeri to trust the security agencies on the ground. Come out wherever they have information concerning their security, so that we are able to work together and seal all the loopholes that have been there in the past. We have well-trained officers. We have all the information we require to manage the security of Nyeri comfortably, very, very comfortably. Yes.